You know, Albert, you and I met a few years ago, and the first comment you said to me was, the positive side, is there such a thing? And you know, with all the scrutiny today, it's tough for people to take the tougher route, which is now looking at the positive things, because everybody could take a negative and ride the bandwagon, you know?
Well, definitely. I mean, us, like, we pretty much in that scope, you know, where people look at the celebrity and athletes and make sure that they're doing the right thing, and as soon as something happens, they make the athlete look like a bad person, where that's why we're human, you know, and the only one that was perfect was Jesus Christ. We're here, you know, to try. Myself, I believe that I have a responsibility, you know, not just on the field with the St. Louis Cardinals, but off the field, and that's to serve God, and that's what I try to do, you know, through my foundation, and to be an example for others. Does that mean that I'm perfect? No, I would never be perfect, but you know, I try to do the best thing that I can do off the field, because at the end of the day, believe it or not, when you retire and when you're done with this game, what you have left is the life that you touch off the field, and I think to me that's more important than any home run or any accomplishment that I have in the game.
You know, Albert, they talk about what happens on the field. Ironically or not, we're here at Chase Field where you got your first major league home run. Okay, and I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you think about, you know, you get passed up at 99 and you're thinking, hey, what's going on, man? I got something here. Come on. Yeah. And then you get to that first major league at bat, you hit it out, and you go to yourself, I know as you were rounding those bases, I know you had to say, how about all you guys that didn't think I was worth anything? You know what I mean? It juices you up, you know?
It does, you know, and that's why one of the things that motivated me back then, and it still does, I mean, just to make sure I don't take anything for granted, and just, you know, I'm an athlete, and as an athlete, you have to have, you know, that hungriness on you, and you take things personal, you know, and I had that opportunity, which I never thought that I was gonna break the, you know, with the club out of spring training, and I did, you know, I made the club, and I was blessed by the Lord to give me the opportunity that I was always looking for, and you know, since till then, it's just been a great ride, you know. But I'm still working hard the same way, and I know God gave me some special talent, and I want to make sure that I do my job in the field, and you know, never take this game for granted, because we can be here talking, but we don't know what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes. You know, we don't know if we're going to wake up tomorrow, and that's one thing that I had learned through this walk with Christ, that, you know what, don't take your life for granted. You don't know if tomorrow you're going to be here. I mean, I just got a text message from my wife. I was just talking to one of our good friends that give a lot of time, or her time, to our foundation. You know, just had cancer. She just found out today. I mean, you know, and she looks so healthy and everything. You just never know, and that's why you can't take your life for granted, and make sure you do the right thing, not for yourself, but to serve God and to help others. And I believe that that's part of our responsibility as an athlete, not just on the field, but off the field, to make sure that we extend that hand just the same way that God has extended him for us and for others.
You made the comment how God knew when he put you and Deidre together, and then all of a sudden you guys had nothing, but you had each other.
Yeah.
And that's when you said, when it's, I'm not Albert Pujols anymore, it's Albert and Deidre Pujols. We're together. When she looks back, and I've seen many different shows and articles, when she has said, when Albert found out that my daughter had Down syndrome, it became your daughter. You embraced it. Mm-hmm. You embraced it, where a lot of people would have went like this.
Yeah.
But as you said, you know, God brought you guys together. God put this little girl that had Down syndrome, she put him in your arms, because he knew that you were good and you take care of her. And that's exactly what you do. And think about how many other kids today, Albert, with Down syndrome that you've had an impact on.
Well, a lot, and you know, obviously I want to give all the credit to God, because if it wasn't for Isabella, who's 13 years old, I probably wouldn't.
Hard to believe she's 13 now, though, isn't it?
Wow, it was just like yesterday.
It
you know,
is.
now she's a teenager. That's what you say. You know, I believe if it was all God's plan. I believe if I would have met Didi, or Didi wouldn't have that child with Down syndrome, I probably wouldn't be involved as deep as I am with that passion that I have for those kids. You know, and it just you see clips and you see videos and you know, events that I throw in St. Louis for those kids. I believe that's part of the responsibility, and not just because I have my daughter. Those kids. I mean, they're pretty special, and sometimes we love to complain about just small little things to our wife or to our friends. When those kids, man, when you are around there, they don't have anything to complain about it.
Aren't they the happiest kids, though?
They're awesome.
Have you ever been
They're
hugged
awesome.
by anybody other than a kid that has Down syndrome hugs you? You know you just been hugged. The way they run up and grab you.
Yeah. I mean, you just need to see it, like that prong. I mean, that's one of my favorite events. I mean,
by the way, you don't dance too bad. I mean, the girl, they were loving it. Huh?
Oh, they all want to dance.
Yeah.
I wish I can dance with all of them. But it's a fight back and forth the whole night. I want you to dance with me, and you want to please all of them, But obviously, if it would have been for them, they can stay all night long, just dancing. But I just enjoying. I just thank God. I always give him the glory and the credit for just putting me in the right city too. I mean, I think our fans, that's why they're the best fans in baseball, not just because the athlete that I am, but they see where God has taken me, and they're willing to donate when a tough economy, there has been the last couple of years, and they still been so faithful donating, not just money, but their time, to come and help through every event that we put in. And I can't thank our fans enough, because, the support that they give us every year.